Hi Gemini, this is Savannah from northnodeintaurus. Welcome to your end of September reading. I want to say thank you for bearing with me. I know it's been 4 months since I put out a video. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. So finally, I feel like I can be clear enough and put my energy right there so I can focus on other collective energies. So I'm just gonna get started. I'm just gonna jump into it. It's just what I asked for. My intention was the energy around Gemini for the end of September. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or any part of your chart where you feel affinity to that you have Gemini in. Let's see. So this could be your energy, or this can be somebody that you're dealing with, which we call cross watchers. The other energy that is in the reading. So to start off with, we have a situation that we're going to try to find guidance to, because we're going to dig deep into certain parts that are shadowy and see where they're really coming from, so we can get to the root problems and just like a weed, take the whole thing out so it doesn't come back, so we can keep obtaining levels up and enlightenment, so we can stop going through the same cycles. As soon as you have consciousness of the cycle and stopping it, everything changes. Because a lot of the time we don't know what's going on. We're not even conscious of it. We're not conscious of our behaviors, and how stress can make us sick, physically sick. There's a couple of things going on in the read, so it can go a couple of ways. The situation is there needs to be a decision made fast. We have Judgment here as the first card, and in this depiction of Judgment, she has a staff. She's going on a journey into a place that was shadowy, into a lit up area that looks full of life and greenery. Other people are in line in front of her. It's like leaving that shadowy aspect to go to other aspects of yourself. Maybe the line of people in front of her are all her, in different cycles of her life, and she's leaving the dark one right now. But it's a decision that needs to be made, and the Chariot is the second card that is crossing it. So what may hinder, or what's going on, like affecting Gemini to make this judgment call. Actually, it's the worry about making the judgment call. It's paralyzing. So knowing that Gemini has to make this judgment call, you don't want to. You don't want to because of some sort of truth. So when I clarify the judgment call, I'm like, okay, let's just start there, because there's some other stuff that can play into it, but it's basically a mind thing. It's basically in the head of somebody that is so great making this judgment call. It is physically making them sick to have to make this. And I feel like that's been an issue with this collective of Gemini that this is resonating with. Either there's a lie and we're afraid of facing the lie, or we know of a lie from somebody else and we know that it's making them sick, or their frame of mind towards the way they look at things is stressing them out so bad it's making them sick. So it's like 3 different perspectives I see right now. And I've clarified a little bit because there's some sideline stuff going on, like traveling for work so much towards getting to the point where you don't want to do it anymore. And that actually could be part of the reason too. But it doesn't look like it's the full reason. But judgment, I clarified judgment, and this is interesting because I'm like, what is this decision that is so heavy? So I got the Page of Wands, which is a message. He's a messenger, and I don't think he is a person. When I do the actual Celtic cross, the court cards are people. But when I clarify, they're not always people. And what I see is that Page of Wands is a messenger coming through. It could be any type of way, email, phone call, text message, through other people. But I also have King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. So like right here is me clarifying the Judgment card. So these two are counterparts to each other. And in the middle of them are the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, I read like withholding information, good information, bad information, it doesn't matter, holding something back from somebody. And since they're counterparts right here, that tells me, and they're swords, which is Gemini, air energy, it could be like something's going on between these two in their marriage. Somebody's withholding information. You just got a message about it, and now you're contemplating under the tree of Buddha, Four of Cups, on what to do with the information. So I did keep the deck, and at the bottom of the deck I like to keep the energy, and I didn't put it away because this is important. The King of Pentacles came out. So that's information. That's a seed for me. So I left it there. Then I go and I clarify a little bit more on the 3rd card position, which tells me what the outcome is, possibly like a high percentage outcome from the 1st and the 2nd card. And I got counterparts again. Counterparts at the bottom of the decks. So I have a feeling this has to do with another person. King of Cups. There's information withheld about this King of Cups. And okay, so let's go a little bit back. 2nd card position is the Chariot. And the Chariot with the Judgment is knowing you have to move forward with this decision quickly, and it's hindering you. You don't really want to use your intuition. I don't know, some don't want to use it, and that could be because you know what an outcome could be. Or, no, that's it. You know, you're choosing between these two paths that are it's like you feel a tower coming. I don't think I have a tower here. Oh, I do. I have a tower here. Okay, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. It's like you know something's coming, and that is why you're so freaked out. The Ten of Pentacles is the third card position, and it tells me that there is a reunion. It could be somebody from your past. It could be a friend, a schoolmate. This can be a family reunion too, actually. But I get clarifying it so many wands that I feel like maybe it's job related from the past. You may have worked with this person. Strongly getting that. And this person coming back may be married, because I have the counterparts in here. And I do get the Hierophant with the King of Wands communicating. And then there's deliberating and wanting this. And wanting the victory. So maybe that's another feeling on top of all these feelings that are making it such a stressful situation that somebody feels sick. I get two sick cards. I get the actual sick card, like somebody is either going through this or you're afraid you're going to go through this, because it's in a position of it's on your mind now. So when I clarify it, I get total grief, trying to contemplate it, but then a warning to be careful because you'll get sick if you worry too much by this message. I have the Page of Swords again right here. Okay, but what stands out to me is the Nine of Wands, and clarifying that Nine of Swords. I feel like maybe the Nine of Wands right here is representing like you are used to doing things your way. It's like your way or the highway. You don't like taking different paths to doing it. You just, this is how you do it, and it's not really gotten you so to a place where you can say it's been successful. And I feel like maybe that's where your work comes in, because this energy is about to leave, the Eight of Wands, which means that you've been traveling a lot for work, and it's in the past position. Past means it's about to leave if it's still here, or in the next couple of weeks. Not trying to travel anymore. Maybe it's taking a toll on you as well. There's some pretty positive cards though. So for the most part, I feel like if you can get past the mental anxiety that is paralyzing, then all is fine, actually, because the Sun is in the future position. That's like next couple weeks position. That's like close future. And it's not just the sun and warmth, it's spirit. And also that we got this connection right here with the Star card and the Sun. So they are connected in the way I read this. The Sun and the Star is straight up your guides are like, look, you signed up for this. You said you were ready. We're doing it. We're pushing you. We're making all the obstacles move out of the way because your intention was to not do this anymore and to level up. It is, and I think what we're leveling up from is being able to understand that there may be a lie here, whether it's Gemini lying or Crosswatcher. it's a pretty big lie, and it could have to do with marriage.